Hi everyone, here I am again with a little tutorial with the very basics for drawing the face features. Let's begin with the eyes. Draw a line and divide it in 3 sections. The middle section will be occupied by the iris. You will then connect the first point and the last point to the iris. The shape of this eye, it's now too basic, so we want to give it a little bit more of a realistic feel. I used to compare the shape of the human eye to the shape of a little fish or a leaf. This is a way to trick our brain. As soon as we compare something we think it's very difficult to draw to something that we are used to draw from when we were kids, we are suddenly able to draw it. So keep this in mind for everything you have to draw from now on. So now we will simply adjust the shape of the eye following this guideline. I suggest you to go a little higher with the right corner and a little lower with the left corner. Now we can fill in the pupil, and then we can color in the iris in a moment. Don't forget to add a little triangle in the left corner. After a little bit of a shading, it's now time to color in the iris. The iris is like a little sun, so just draw its rays departing from the center to the outside. You can simply use a zigzag motion. Just don't forget not to go in the opposite direction of the natural texture of the object you're coloring. Don't forget to leave a lighter spot on a side. It could be left or right, it doesn't matter. You just choose the direction where the light comes from. I'm sure you now want to draw beautiful lashes, and the mistake you usually do is drawing a lot of them without getting the effect you want, other than making your eye very dark. So I'll show you a simple way to draw lashes. Just draw distant ones and then fill in the base of them with little black cones. It is really as simple as that. So look how three-dimensional this eye becomes when you simply darken the base of the lashes. You can do the same thing for the bottom part, of course, resizing them. Don't forget to shade the inside of your eye, since when the eyelid covers it, it projects a shadow on the eyeball. It's now time to draw the eyebrows. Just draw an ideal line that goes from the end of the iris up. You will basically repeat the shape of the eye, but with a more geometric feel. Color in the eyebrows not with verticals, not with horizontals, but with thin diagonal lines. Of course, add a little bit of a shade to make them look more natural. For drawing the nose, you can simply draw 3 circles, 1 bigger one and 2 smaller ones. Outline the tip of your nose as if it was a little V. Then go in the 2 circles to outline the nostrils and shade them in. Then simply outline the circles to better define the shape of the nose. Create then another little V that you will shade in. As you see, the nose looks now three-dimensional. To complete the nose, just shade one side of it, or it will look a sort of an elephant nose, so one side is enough. Create a little cone shape that will define the feature. And finally, the mouth. Just draw a line and position on its center 2 circles up and 2 circles down, smaller and bigger ones. Connect. Create a little curve on the bottom lip and a little V on the top lip. Now another little V here, just outlining and following the shape of the circles. And here, where you do have a straight line, simply create a curve. Remember to color in your mouth following the same principle you learned for the eye. You will follow its natural texture, so no horizontal lines, but sort of circular vertical lines. Of course, a little bit more shading is required, especially on the corner of your mouth and between the upper and the bottom lips to make it feel more realistic. And now the face. I used to compare the face to the shape of an egg. It is really as simple as that. So this is a little egg, and now I will simply redraw it bigger and reversed. As soon as you are satisfied with the shape, simply draw a cross that divides your egg in half, in vertical and horizontal. You will then divide your second out in 2 parts. On the first line, you will put your eyes. The nose will be just a little bit higher of the second line, and the mouth will follow. So now we can just get rid of the lines that we don't need, just to complete our drawing. That's all for today, and I'll see you soon with my next tutorial that will be about synthesizing those features that you learned today for a very small scale drawing, such a fashion illustration. I'll see you soon on Glamnesses. Bye!